Oscar Langdon, 265. Nice little upslope. Likes to move it right to left. I think he's made good contact with this. He's got it past the knuckle. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, wait, it's the fire.
Okay. That's going to be an interesting little chip.
Matt Wallace's ball has settled down, nestled down. It's not bad. It's actually quite a good thing when that happens for a shot of this length. It means you need to get down there, and there's one shot you can play, a shot with commitment. So we're playing a little low releaser. Firmly. And should get a little bit of check on the second bounce, and then just a little bit of release.
He played it pretty good. Yeah, that's a nice shot from Ross Fisher. You see him putt a lot of times from off the greens, so that would have concerned him slightly.
Andy Sullivan has a putt for an eagle 2 there. But let's go to 18 and Paratore.
That'll be okay. Just come off it a little bit. Won't get too much run. No, not on that flight. That's a big shot from there to reach.
So back to 16 and Sullivan.
Left to right, gently uphill for an eagle 2.
What a fine effort.
Needs to be firm, and it is. Well done, that's a good putt. Good up and down from Ross Fisher. These three are going toe to toe. Chances are they'll be together tomorrow.
Well, that's what you want to do, isn't it? You want to keep an eye on main protagonists. Any way you can influence the outcome.
Wallace and Fisher have narrowed the gap on Sullivan. That's what they wanted to do today. I don't think they'd be too bothered whether they go by him or, but they want to stay within maybe 1, 2 at the most. Bit of left to right here for Wallace.
Well, Wallace will be quite happy with this because those 3 wins that he's got on the European Tour, his recent 3 wins come from 4 shots back, 5 shots back, and 6 shots back. So he'll be well happy.
Well, as we know, it's much easier chasing, Andrew. Never easy, never comfortable being in front. Depends how far you are in front.
Ties the lead, but not for long.
Not for long, was it?
Sullivan makes birdie as well. He moves back to 20.
When he was asking for the drop, he was saying
oh, yeah,
referees when they didn't get the drop.
They weren't great referees when they were fining me. I used to pay for the Christmas party every year.
Oscar Langdon closes out with a birdie. And around a 67 for the Swede. Also looking for what would be a first European Tour victory. Back down this hole. Wasn't a great drive, was it, from Paratore?
Yeah, it's a big shot from here. Paratore, 278. Into a bit of breeze.
Yeah, where's the leave then?
Right-hand side. If you can get it front right of the green. He won't be thinking about where that's left.
This is not front right.
No, it's not front right, is it? He was trying to hit a big one up the green. Well, it's not the end of the world, but it's a tough pitch down there. A few divots down there as well. It's a popular spot.
Yeah, he's not going to make 6, is he? But he's desperate to try and get a birdie.
17 under as it stands, 3 behind Andy Sullivan, who got that birdie at 16 just to stay ahead of Matt Wallace. 2 Italians there, Laporta and Paratore, side by side, 3 behind. On day 3 of the Golf in Dubai Championship, presented by DP World.
Hit one the day before and you just get up and do the exact same thing the next day. Yesterday it was with a 7-iron, today with a 5-iron. So cool. 169. This is high. Get up. Just fine.
Yeah, that's all right. Avoids the wall of death up the back of the green.
This is the perfect spot. Down the left-hand side, flag right, into the breeze, 168, 7-iron.
Yeah. Okay, make a shot.
Pretty good. Not as good as Sullivan's. That's the best shot we've seen all day at 17 for our leader, Andy Sullivan.
Here we go, Paratore at 18.
Digs it out. He's just got a great short game. He really has. Brilliant shot. Keeps his height, but dug it out. Plenty of spin.
We'll give him that one, shall we? It's a tap-in, really, for Paratore. That would be for birdie number 7 of the day. No drop shots. And that will get him in at 18 under par.
198 yards, the 8th hole was. This was Ross Fisher. Little bit of ground help.
That was in a nice little run, wasn't it, of 3 consecutive birdies for the Englishman.
And Matt Wallace just bogeyed the 9th. But it's how you bounce back that counts. And this from about 40 feet straight into the middle. Fist bump from Wallace.
Andy Sullivan, meanwhile, off to the perfect start, finds the fairway at the first, and then with Matt Wallace having stiffed it, puts it below the hole, hold the putt, off and running.
What about this shot? Just trying to fade it in. Pin in a difficult position up the back right of the green. Some players have faltered on it. That was just a sensational approach from Andy Sullivan.
Yeah, a little bit more at the end. Yeah.
Caddy Lee in there, reading the green, straight up the hill. Nothing fancy about this putt. It's a good opportunity after an ordinary shot from 169.
Odyssey putting stats. 96 feet of putts holed so far today for Matt Wallace. Just under 70 feet for Ross Fisher. And Sullivan just 45 feet.
Slightly out of the right.
Never getting there, that, was it? Never getting there. Not sure what aim point said about the speed up that hill.
Birdie try distance here. I can't believe he's judged this almost to perfection. That is incredible touch from that position. It's so easy to de-green that.
Paratore has tapped in there, so it is around a 65. He's in at 18 under.
Matt Wallace down the hill ever so gently, and it just wants to peel a little from left to right, one would think.
Yeah, it's been breaking quite a lot of the hole here on 17. Slightly different angle though, putting up across the surface for Wallace, looking good. No, it just peels off. Bit of grain there.
The door is open, the door's ajar for Sullivan to extend his lead.
I like left edge with pace.
You certainly got to be firm with it. Radar, I concur with your read. It's slow. Straight in for Sullivan. Brilliant three.
Birdies at 16 and 17 takes Sullivan to 21 under par. He is 2 shots ahead of Matt Wallace.
Toughest hole on the course, that one, and he's just tucked it away in his back pocket. 6th birdie on the 17th hole only today.
Well, this has got a bit of break on it. The Fisher for his par. It's outside the hole for him.
This is so easy to just dribble and go left, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Just desat a little bit and it's gone. Oh, no. Good putt. Kept the speed up.
Stays 18 under. He's 3 behind Andy Sullivan. And Matt Wallace just too tidy up for his par as well. And off they'll head to the par 5 18th.
Antoine Rosner on for the green. Downhill out of the rough. Aiming at that back right-hand bunker as he dragged it. He's in Renato Paratore territory.
Very similar spot to where Oscar Langdon was, wasn't it? He managed to get up and down for a birdie there.
That's the driving area. A lot of players going down that left-hand side. In the way this green just sits, where the pin position is located, try to avoid those red arrow areas and fire it up on that right-hand side to give them access. And as Jamie Spence had pointed out, that runoff just over the left-hand side of the green.
23 under par is the low first 54-hole score to par on the European Tour. That's been done twice. Sullivan needs an eagle here to match Ernie Els. Shot 23 under through 3 rounds of the Johnny Walker Classic in 2003. And David Howe, who did it at the TCL Classic in China in 2006.
With the firmness of the breeze on this wonderful 18th hole, the par 5, a gentle dogleg from right to left, I don't think you can reach in 2. I think you can get very close. I think you can get within 10, 15 yards of the front edge. But it'll take a bullet off the tee and a longie with ground help to reach today. The wind is as strong as it's been all week right now.
Yeah, good hit there.
That looks perfect from Matt Wallace. A little bit of help off the slope.
He can reach from there. Jamie?
Yeah, there's only been 3 eagles here today, Wayne.
Yeah, that just got a little bit of ground help. He landed on a little knuckle and got 30 more out of it. I'd be very surprised if Ross Fisher, who is long, will reach that ball of Matt Wallace's.
Thanks.
He'll need to nail it if he was to reach it. Oh, he got him. I can't believe that. He hit the same knuckle.
Red dot, that's the 245 mark to the front of the green.
Tricky part, it's a quick one down this hill. A little bit of right to left. Yeah, well done. He's got a sneak tomorrow. He really has. 17 under, 4 behind currently. Depends what happens in the group behind.
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah, I think he has. He'll be teeing off before the leaders. Chance to put the pedal down and make them take notice.
Be interesting to see what they do with the course setup, where they put the pins out there tomorrow.
Well, they can't hide them away any more than they have, to be honest with you. They're trying their best, but these guys are just that good. And a good round of golf for Schmidt, 68.
Yeah, good one.
Off a little downslope. It'll take his Sunday best to find the front right corner of this green off the downslope. Might get a little chase if he nails it out of the button.
There you go.
Tell you what, he caught it well. He caught it well, but we saw Sean Crocker, who actually made it onto the green, another 5 yards onto the green. He had no way of getting it close. He could only pitch it and then get it halfway.
Yeah, that'll be interesting because Andy Sullivan is an amazing chipper. And I've got him getting that up and down. That's how good he is. 260, setting up down the right-hand wing, trying to play a sling right to left hard knuckle draw.
Yeah, looked it right. Grabbed the green perhaps. Almost. I think if you try and outsmart yourself here and draw one into that flag, you can take the birdie out of the equations.
He can take this flag on, Ross Fisher. I'd be going straight at this flag.